Welcome to the Manager Lab, where we delve into the increasingly dynamic world of talent management. In each episode, we will unravel key insights, break down the most relevant books and articles, and provide actionable tips to optimize your approach in developing and retaining top talent. Stay tuned for a deep dive into the art, science, and strategy of unlocking your team's full potential. Let's enter the Manager Lab. Welcome back to the lab, and today we're going to take a few minutes just to slow down, to breathe, to reconnect, perhaps with something that we don't always make time for, and that is gratitude. This is not going to be like the quick, I'm thankful for my family answer that we give around a dinner table at this time of year, but really a deeper look at 9 categories of life that truly deserve our appreciation, our reflection, maybe even a reset. Now, I'll say up front that the 9th category is the most important to me. So if you only listen to one, skip ahead and hear the 9th category, because again, it drives everything about me. But number 1 is our health and our well-being. It's really the most foundational gift that we have, our health. Whether you're feeling strong today or you're navigating challenges, your body is working tirelessly for you. Every breath, every step, every heartbeat. Be thankful for the energy that gets you through your day. I read a book called The 5 a.m. Club several years ago. I try to get up at 5 o'clock every day, and the very first thing I do is say, I thank God for giving me a good night's rest and for another day to glorify Him and to be impactful in this world for my family, my friends, my company, my organization, my community, indeed the world, if that's what the plan is. So I just try to be thankful every morning for those gifts and for the resilience that our body shows in healing itself, for adapting, for growing. Gratitude for health reminds us to care for ourselves with intentionality. So that's number 1. Number 2, relationships and connection. So let's think about the people who shape your life. So, my family have been married to a wonderful, wonderful human being for 28 years. I'm so very lucky to have my wife, Karen, in my life. My daughter has a very established career at a university here in the state, and is now just telling me about this new idea to add on to her education. And so I'm just very grateful for that. My son is in nursing school and tells me every day how much he loves the fact that he gets to positively affect people's lives every day. So again, very, very blessed as far as my kids go. Great friends, great mentors in my life, colleagues who support me, even strangers who offer very small acts of kindness. I was recently at a meeting down in Tennessee where after the meeting, someone came up to me and asked me for my phone number and just said, "Hey, can we stay connected? I feel like you're someone who could really impact my journey." And I'm like, that took me off guard. It was just like I hadn't spent that much time with that person. And it was just a very small act of kindness. Grateful for the relationships in my life, the threads that make life meaningful. So taking moments to appreciate the people who listen, who challenge you. I'll put my wife in that first category there, who stand with you in moments of joy and struggle. Connection really is something to treasure, not in its perfection, but for its presence. So that's the second one. The third one is purpose and work. We're created to work, really. We often rush through our work days, but there's really a lot to be grateful for in the purpose that we find ourselves in as we work, in what we do, what our roles are, and how we shape our organizations. It could be your job, it could be your side project, your volunteer work, unseen labor that you put into caring for other people. Purpose gives us direction. So I'm grateful for the ways that I can contribute to the moments when things just really click and the opportunities really, again, to make an impact on the world around me. Fourth category is your personal growth and learning. This is something that this has just been a part of my life forever. Even when I was in grade school, I can remember loving to learn and grow and just become more of a master of a subject. So think about this. Every challenge that you faced this year has really taught you something. Every mistake can bring a lesson if we apply it in that way. Every success builds more and more confidence. Growth is rarely comfortable, but it's always valuable. So I'm thankful for the wisdom that I've gained this year, the habits that I've improved, and the version of myself that continues to evolve over time. Number 5, the nature and the world around us. So this is really stepping outside mentally for a moment, just stepping outside into your yard, into your community. Think of, the sunrise, like a quiet morning walk, breathing in the fresh air, trees. Right now in November, the trees are just beautiful. They're all these shades of from bright yellow to rust orange. I mean, it's just amazing the different ways that nature recycles itself. The water, the mountains, the change of seasons. Nature really grounds us. It reminds us that we're part of something bigger, something ancient, something beautiful. There's so much to be grateful for. The world doesn't ask anything of us except to take care of it. And it simply offers peace when we pause long enough to really notice it. 6 categories: comforts and daily conveniences. So much of what we rely on every single day goes unnoticed. The fact that we brush our teeth with clean water, the fact that we brush our teeth at all, a warm meal, a safe place to sleep. We have electricity that we don't even know how it works really, but it provides light so that we can see each other and enjoy indoor activities, transportation, technology that connects us instantly. I mean, the fact that I can record this podcast, send it to my producer, he can put it together in an amazing way, and within, half an hour, we can bring this to you all over the world. It's amazing. These comforts didn't exist for most of human history, and the millions of people around the world still do not have them or access to them. So recognizing these everyday conveniences turns ordinary moments really into blessings. The 7th one is freedom and opportunity. Think about the choices that we get to make, where you live, what you can pursue, the values that you hold, the goals that you can chase. Freedom of thought, freedom of expression, of movement allows us to build a life that feels true, feels authentic. And these opportunities, whether they're big or small, however you define them, open doors to growth and to change and to new beginnings if you allow them to. These freedoms are worth acknowledging and protecting in a world where the freedoms, certainly in the United States, seem to be closing in a bit. We need to make sure that we're acknowledging our freedoms and we're protecting them at all costs. 8th, moments of joy and stillness. So gratitude isn't only for the big things, it's for the very small things. A good cup of coffee, a shared laugh, a quiet evening, a deep breath that calms the mind. These tiny pieces of joy often matter much more than we realize. They matter so much more in reflection sometimes, right? We think about that night a couple of years ago that we had coffee with our spouse or with a good friend, and that conversation that led to an amazing revelation, perhaps. You just never know how these things are going to shape you going forward. And we really need to appreciate the stillness that gives our spirit space to rest and to reset. And now finally, the ninth category, the number one category for me is my spirituality. Whatever that means for you. For some people, it's faith. For others, it might be meditation or reflection, some sense of connection to something greater than ourselves. For me, I'm a born-again Christian. I follow Jesus Christ. He is my Lord. He is my Savior. Everything I do is meant to glorify Him. It's the only thing that matters in this world, in my estimation. And so I spend much of my time thinking about how I'm doing in this category, because it offers me supreme guidance. It offers me grounding. It gives me comfort in uncertain times. It's a reminder that I am more than my schedule, my role, or my achievements. I'm part of an overarching sovereign plan in this universe to do good work. And so I'm thankful. I'm thankful for my beliefs. I'm thankful for my salvation, for my values, my inner compass that helps me navigate life with purpose and with peace. And I hope that you have that in your life. So in closing, gratitude isn't just a feeling, it's a practice. When we pause long enough to notice these 9 dimensions of life, we can reconnect with what truly matters. So today, take these reflections with you. I hope they shape the way that you see the world, the way you lead, the way you show up as a manager, as a husband, as a brother, as a sister, as just a functional part of this human system that we call life, and ultimately showing up for yourself. So thanks for spending these few minutes with me. I hope that they help you reconnect. I hope they connect you to something or someone that you need to be connected to and that you need to be grateful for. And so until next time we meet in the Manager Lab, do good work.